If you think this week's adventure took place in another continent, you would be wrong. In fact, it only took an hour and 15-minute helicopter ride from Manila. I was invited by my longtime travel buddy Archie to spend time on a yacht he had a use of. And I knew just the place to take it, an exotic local destination that brings you to a different part of the Philippines, which I haven't visited in years. For this trip, we are taking the Agusta 109 Power. It is of Italian make and has proven itself in light transport, even in medical evacuation, search and rescue, and military roles. But today, it serves the purpose of taking us on our mini vacation.
Clear, clear.
The ride to the southwest of Manila was breathtaking. As we closed in on our destination, we were greeted by large rock formations and beautiful seascapes. This is Busuanga. It is the closest point in Palawan from Manila and is the largest island of Calamian Archipelago in the north part of Palawan province in the Philippines. But the gentle landscape of Busuanga isn't our target for a touchdown just yet.
Okay, helicopter 2726, we have minimal wind. We have a little bit in the northeast. We are now prepared for your arrival.
Okay, I'll have to make that pattern again. I'm right on top of you, but we'll make the pattern.
Okay, sir. Okay, have a safe landing, and we're standing by.
It was a smooth landing aboard the Archangel, our home in Busuanga for the rest of the weekend.
So welcome on board Archangel. Let me show you around the vessel.
Okay.
Okay.
That will be great.
As the Archangel's crew secured the Agusta in the helideck, we were shown around by the captain of the yacht, Isaac.
We're standing on board Archangel. She was launched in 1978. She's been converted 3 times to now look
What it is today?
Yeah, beautiful. The difference of this and other yachts is we got a huge range. We could circumnavigate the world only fueling up once. As you know, as a pilot, you have a cockpit. As a captain of a ship, we have a bridge. So that's the control point of the ship. So would you like to come and have a look?
Of course, we'd love to.
So welcome to the bridge. We have all the
It's almost like an airplane.
we have all the latest navigation equipment to keep us stable.
Are you sure this is a 78 boat?
Yes, I am sure.
Doesn't look it.
I know. That's the beauty of conversion. I have CCTV all over the ship. I have radars. I have active at-anchor stabilization. So if there were any swell in this harbour, I could stay stable.
And it will do it on its own.
Yeah, it's computerized and it's got a sensor and it does what it needs to do.
The ship also has a wing station that lets the captain get a full visual and see the whole ship. All the controls of the bridge are also available here.
This is a wing station. If I need to get a full visual of what I'm doing and see
right.
the whole ship. So I come out here, I switch over. I got to make sure that I take command on this starboard wing. So
And that has to be lighted then, huh?
yeah, so I press
Okay.
this, that gives me bow thruster. I press this, it gives me throttle control.
Right.
And I press this, and this gives me steering.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Interesting.
and I also have a horn.
I like that.
Push it again.
Okay.
The Archangel has a total of 12 staff and 1 captain on board. It takes 3 generators to power up the ship. It has 7 cabins, a fully functional kitchen with a walk-in freezer, a main saloon, and speedboats stowed away on its belly. It even makes its own water and has enough fuel to circumnavigate the world once. It's really a self-supporting home away from home. We visited the vessel's vast and very clean engine room.
So Ed, what are we doing now? This is the whole engine.
Sir, we is about to prepare to start the spare engine. By doing that, we have to charge the air compressor motor starting.
I see. So it's a compressor
It's a
start.
compressor start,
It's
yeah.
like an airplane, huh?
Air
Air
starting.
start, yeah.
Oh.
Rocker arms.
Yes, the rocker arm, sir.
So how big are the pistons?
Oh,
The pistons are this big.
yeah. This is our water maker, sir, and we can make 12 liters per minute.
12 liters per minute.
Yeah.
So every time we're making fresh water.
Yes, sir.
So I can take a shower.
Yeah, every time you want.
Life aboard the Archangel is really a welcome retreat. You can pass the time doing leisurely activities and just taking in the beauty of the place where you are docked. Of course, the beauty of being in a luxury yacht is that you can always hoist your anchor and go exploring. Which is exactly what we did next. Find out where the rudders took us up next. I'm still on mini vacation with my good friend Archie, his wife Ling, and other friends aboard the Archangel. We are anchored in one of the coves in Busuanga, and today we decided to take one of the speedboats and head off to the nearby island of Calauit. Located in the northwestern tip of Busuanga, Calauit Island is a very interesting place because it is home to exotic and endemic species of animals that roam freely in this wildlife sanctuary. It has a substantial population of African animals including giraffes, zebras, and antelopes, as well as local fauna that all coexist in this game reserve that has existed since the 1970s under President Marcos's term. I went off to see these species of flora and fauna living in their natural habitat.
And those are the Calamian deer. They're normally always hiding and very fearful of people. But over here, because they're so used to meeting people, everyone is friendly and I can go very close to them. Most of the zebras are already island-born. The original parents that came from Africa have all passed away. These are the Indian trees. If you notice, all of them are shaped like a ball. The reason for that is because all these giraffes munch on them. And because they're tall, it turns out to be like a ball.
Today, I'm meeting with a parks manager for over 20 years to learn more about this curious haven for wildlife.
Hello, good afternoon, Captain Joyce.
Hi, Roy.
Welcome back.
Right.
Yeah, I heard that you're here in the area, so I want to meet you again.
Well, I enjoyed myself already. I've been walking around, looking at the
Wow.
animals. You know, every time I'm here, Froy, I can't stop myself from just exploring the place.
That's why we wanted also to announce this to the public that this is a nice place here in the Philippines.
I know.
Yeah.
Very few
Because
people know.
It was located here in the northern tip of the Busuanga Palang. We were so much lucky.
But how long ago did you start this?
Well, the project started 1976.
Roy has been in the park the year it opened and has witnessed how the African animals have adapted to living in the island with the local species.
How has it been? Has the project been progressing the way you want it to be? Or how are things in the island now?
Well, the real concept of this project is to conserve and preserve the remaining animals we have here, and also these African animals, which one response of the Philippine government to the call of the International Union for the Conservation of Nature.
Very good. That's very good.
To become a temporary reservoir of the African animals.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. But even our local deer, I saw so many of them.
Yes.
Are we successful with our local
Yes,
species
we
as
could
well?
say that we are so much successful because comparing to the other side or the Calamian Islands, when we started the project, almost 25 heads of Calamian deer present in this
Only
island.
25.
Yeah, yes.
But now
So
there's...
now less than 1,000 of Calamian deer.
I
all
can
over the-
imagine.
Yeah.
And what about the animals? Do you intend to add a little bit more, or you feel the place is getting too small?
In terms of area capacity, we could still add or even some species of the animals. For the giraffe, the island could accommodate about 80 to 90 heads. So we have only